going on, everybody? Decided to go live. Fishing the Fox River right now. Kind of bored. Hopefully we get some people in here. I don't know how to get the comments up. Hopefully you guys are... How's it going? Now everybody's popping in. I think I had a little bit of lag going on my screen here. Hopefully everybody's doing all right. I think if I can, how do I live chat? There we go. Got it. Who's all in here? Hurry up and catch one. I'll do my best. Thanks, Jake. MB Edits, how's it going? Real Deal Outdoors, how's the ice? The ice is, it's all right. It's not bad. We got about, I would say probably a solid 5 inches. We're making ice right now as we speak. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it or not, but it's cracking all over the place. Building ice, but yeah, the fish really aren't biting. Marking a bunch, they're just not doing it. So I'm kind of hoping here as it gets a little closer to dark, they start firing up. But I figured, you know what? Since I was sitting here bored, I'd go live, talk to you guys, see how everybody's doing. Catching anything? Not yet. What's up, bro? Enjoy your evening out. Thank you. What do we got here? Noe? From where? How do I keep the chats on here? Keeps leaving me. Can't wait for spring. I can't wait for spring either. I am so ready to get the boat out here. I don't know if you guys know this, but I bought a new boat last fall, so we're all set for this spring. No luck yet. How much ice? There's about 5 inches right now. Still making ice, so show us this evening bait choice. All right. I got 2 things down right now. I'll show you guys what I'm using. I almost dropped my forceps here. So in the hole to the right of me, I'm using the old trusty Jig and Wrap Chrome. I believe that's a little size 5 Jig and Wrap. They're coming up to that. I've had 2 come up to that, take a look, but they didn't want it. On the other rod here, I'm using the old Frostbite head spin jig with little Hawg pores 1.5 inch minnow plastic. And yeah, I don't know. I figured I'd be able to pick off some of the whitefish that are coming through, but they don't seem too interested in either one of these baits right now. But pressure's high. We got a big cold front coming in tomorrow, so it's probably got them what's shut down here. All right, somebody said I should turn my phone horizontal. Maybe this will work better. I want to be able to read these comments. I don't know how to do this. Oh, here we go. Nope, wrong way. It says orientation is locked. I can't do that. I'd like to be able to keep the chat here. Here we go. Whoa. Sorry guys, I'm new to this live thing. So we got somebody in here from Canada. Come fish Lake Winnebago, Jake. I was out there last week, caught a bunch of perch. I don't know if you saw that video or not. John Lehman, tell Tideway to send me my analytics. John, I am Tideway and I will send you those. Going to be cold tomorrow. Yes, it is going to be cold. Oh, I'm marking one right now. I am marking one right as we speak. Just not interested. I am filming right now too, guys. Are you doing battle on Bago? I am not doing battle on Bago. Do you have a camera down? Just the live scope. Here, I'll show you guys. Give you a good view of the live scope here. Here we are. 13, about 14 feet of water. You can see my jig moving up and down here. The one I'm jigging is the plastic. The mark to the right there is the Jig and Wrap. It'd be sweet if I could get one to eat for you guys here live. I was marking quite a few fish when I got out here, but slowly started to slow down. The good news is it's not dark yet, and I feel like once that sun goes down or gets a little lower here, we might start to see some more fish. This is the LVS 32 with a GPS map 9-inch screen. I went to a GPS map this year so that I'd be able to record the screen basically directly to my phone, so I could show you guys content a lot easier than using a GoPro to record the screen. What is my PB walleye out of deep here to this date? I believe I got it trolling 2 years ago. 29.5, I believe, is my personal best out of the Fox River in deep here. On Green Bay in general, I've got a 32.5 on Green Bay. It is my biggest right now. Great question. All these comments keep disappearing. How much ice and where on the Fox? I'm right outside of Voyager, about 5 inches of ice. Negative 42 up in Canada. Holy smokes. Was just going to ask if the bite was better once the darkness comes. Yeah, normally it does start to get a little better, especially when you got these high sunny days. The fish will be a little more active at night and during those low light periods. But there's quite a few people out here right now. I'll show you guys the people in case you're looking for a report. A little foggy, but yeah, there's a number of guys out here. Thoughts on Ion Ice Auger? I love them. I actually have the 10-inch Ion, and thing is a freaking beast. I haven't had any issues running out of battery or anything like that, and even when I'm cutting through ice, I don't have to push hardly at all. The auger basically just runs right through the ice all on its own. So super slick auger. I love it, and they're really durable too. That new Alpha Ion is definitely the way to go. Last March we got 13.7 pounds. I get it, 34 3/4 at the dam. That's a nice fish. I had a client get a 31 1/4 up by the dam last spring. Well, maybe we'll see you up by the dam this spring. I'm sure I'll be up there a few times. I got a fish right underneath me, and my line is caught. Oh man, there's fish everywhere all of a sudden. Here we go. Should I pick the phone up and show you guys this, or should I just try to catch it? Wow. Not even a like a wave. Just swim right by. Nothing. Giving me nothing. I'll show you guys the screen quick before they're gone. Nothing. I had a bunch just swim through and they didn't want nothing to do with the bait. I run Della Bay rods, so I would say those are definitely my favorite. Fished next to me a couple of times last spring actually. Don't be afraid to say hi. If you're out, you see me, definitely say hi. Even if we're filming, say hi. We'll get you in on the video. But yeah, so right now I'm using a tip dip from Della Bay. This is actually a fiberglass blank, so it's almost better for panfish because it has that sensitive noodle tip there. But I like using it out here, to be honest, especially when I'm using like a jig in a plastic or something like this for those finicky walleyes. I just love the sensitivity of the tip, but then you also have a really stiff backbone. Did you guys hear that ice crack? I felt it. Felt like I dropped an inch or two there. But yeah, like I was saying, it's got a really, really nice backbone that allows me to get those fish up through the hole, even if they're a little bigger too. I've had a lot of people ask, like, hey, you're using panfish stuff for walleyes? Yeah, I am. Sometimes I am. Yeah, it's a hell of a fight, and you know, it just helps me get the job done, especially if I'm using some of these like micro finesse jigs to get some of these really finicky walleyes to bite. We are making ice right now. Holy crap. No, I do not own Tideweed. What brand is my new boat? I got ZV20, so it's a Nitro. 2022. I am very excited to show you guys that boat. I haven't done any videos in it yet. I got to fish out of it about 5 times before I put it away for the winter, so really excited to do a video on that. If you guys want to see like a walkthrough video of that, let me know, because I could definitely make that happen like next week or something maybe. Sometimes ice cracks and I rate up. What? I want to read that comment. Sometimes ice crack and write up butter nephews and eerie feeling. I don't understand what that means. Mercury? Yeah. It's got a 300 Pro XS on it. 9.9 kicker. And then of course we got the live scope on the front, up on the bow mount. Super setup rig. Super excited to run it. I got Garmin's. It's loaded up with Garmin's. I got 2 Garmin's on the dash and then 2 Garmin's up front too for sharpshooting and stuff. Super excited though for spring and summer. I'm gonna be rocking out a lot of fun content hopefully for you guys in that boat. It's a battleship. Like I said, I'm really excited to show it to you guys. You guys are gonna love it. Voice to text while driving. You're watching this while driving? Be careful. Nothing like sitting on the lake and the whole truck shifts. Yeah. Good luck. Thank you. Driving out on Bago now. I was just out there today. I was actually doing some scouting for sturgeon. You got a Perdaman shack? Where it is? Where's your west side, east side? What's the best live scope for ice fishing? Honestly, you don't really need nothing too special for ice fishing. I have the old transducer for ice fishing. I run the LVS 32. I get away with that for ice fishing. I mean, it's more than enough for what I'm doing out on the ice normally. But I do have the new LVS 34 on the boat, so you get a little better readout with the LVS 34. You don't get as much noise. You have a little bit better target separation, and you can see targets just a little further out with the new transducer, but otherwise they're pretty similar. But yeah, I'm still running that OG transducer for ice fishing, and it gets me by for sure. Marking some fish up high. I have to keep hitting this to keep the comments up. Not watching, just listening. East side, sweet. Yeah, let me know. Missed it. How much ice? There's about 5 inches right now, right outside of Voyager. But you really got to be careful if you venture any closer to the river channel behind me here. There's some open areas and some really thin ice over there, so you have to be careful. Especially now that we got some freaking warm weather coming again. Mother Nature needs to make up her mind. Why don't you switch one live scope from your boat to the ice setup? I used to do that, and it's a pain in the butt. So now I just try to, I just have 2 separate live scope. One's connected to the boat permanently, and then I have this ice fishing bundle, which I can bring on the boat if I'd like, or just leave it in the bundle for ice fishing. But I'm gonna be running trips on Green Bay, and then I'll run some trips and stuff on the Fox this spring, and I'll be able to have a live scope in the back of the boat, and then I'll also have one in the front of the boat for customers. But that's why I do that. A couple buddies are about 50 yards from me right now. Love it. Love it. Yeah, the ice is cracking a lot. Been moving up and down quite a bit here, and it's loud. Trying to film a video, but the fish are just not cooperating. Neither are the GoPros. I thought for sure I'd be able to come out here and catch at least whitefish, but heard some guys had some luck here last night, so maybe they fished all the luck out of there. How are Eskimo products? I really enjoy Eskimo products. I actually just switched over to Eskimo stuff this year because I kind of had a mixture of stuff as of last year, and I was just kind of sick of it. I wanted to run one brand, so I switched to Eskimo. I got the Escape 2600 here, and then I also have the big hub style 650 XD for camping and stuff. And it's an insulated shack. It keeps you warm, so I have nothing bad to say about the shack. There's a lot of little things in here that I like being able to put this seat up next to me here. I'm able to basically just hang that from the ceiling, so it's completely out of the way. So if I'm alone, I got all of this room here for like my camera equipment. I basically use my camera box as like a little table for stuff. You know, all basically stuff that I want to be able to have access to when I'm fishing. I can fit right here, so I really like that. The window placements are really nice. You have windows basically right next to the chair, so that if you got tip-ups out or something, you don't have to like get up out of your chair to look. You can just unzip that. And then another thing is honestly the seats. They move back and forth like this, so you can slide back and forth, and then you can also slide left and right on that bar right there. So it's pretty neat. I mean, there's a lot of little things that I really like about this shack that my previous shacks didn't have. And then obviously the clothing is just, I mean, I got the Legend, I believe these are the Legend bibs on right now, and they are freaking warm, I tell you what. I have the jacket behind me too, and I have to take that off, otherwise I get way too warm in here. But overall, I love them. Let's see here. Fishing the tourney tomorrow. Where's the tournament? I didn't know there was a tournament tomorrow. Which Escape is this? I'm in the 2600. Night bite should be good. That's what I'm hoping. I don't know what tournament you're talking about. Is it easy to take out that seat completely? Yeah. So there's just like little I'll show you guys. So these little pins right here, you basically just pull those out on each side, and then you pull that red tube out, and you can take the chair right out of here. So it doesn't even have to be in here. I leave it in just because I have people fish with me every now and then, so I like to have it there. But if I wanted to take it out, I could just pull those two pins and the chair will come right out. It would make it a little lighter because loading this thing in the back of my pickup truck is definitely a chore. But I can get it done. It's always nice when there's somebody in the parking lot and they ask to help though. My back thanks them. I thought about getting a one-man shack, but I just don't know how much room I'd have for filming in a one-man. I like to have, you know, the big camera and a couple of GoPros going in here, and if I had a one-man, I feel like I'd probably just have to do GoPros. But I want to be able to create the best content possible for you guys, so that's why I like the space. Saturday, not tomorrow. Oh, Saturday. I didn't know there was a tournament on Saturday either. I had the Sierra remove the second seat to lighten the load. Absolutely, that's a good idea. I probably would. Like I said, if I didn't have as many people fish with me as I do, I definitely would remove the seat. But I feel like it's like one of those things where if I remove it, and then all of a sudden my buddy comes along with me and I forgot to put it back in, it's not going to be there. So I just leave it there. Another thing I really like too is they have this basically just two little red prongs that you can punch into the sled here to hold your extra basically sticks for the shack. I like that because in my other shack that I had, I just laid them on the bottom, and if it got wet or anything, they'd get frozen together and it would just be a pain. So having this is really nice to basically keep them organized, keep them off the bottom, so they can actually like dry out and you can let all the moisture out of them so they don't freeze up on you. I had this here. Okay, yeah. Can we book trips with you? Yes, you can. I'm not running any ice fishing trips, but I am running like open water trips. So I'll be running walleye trips and I'll be running salmon trips this year. But if you're interested in booking a trip, I actually just finished building a website. So you can go to csfishing.com and you can book a trip there. Built the website myself, took me forever, but pretty proud of it. So hopefully it works. I seen somebody comment, did I catch anything yet? No, it's really slow today for some reason. Thinking because of that cold front that's coming in tonight. Leave it in the truck bed. That's a good, yeah, good call. But this thing like just fits in my truck bed, so I don't have a whole lot of room in my truck bed for anything when I have this shack in there. I have a 5.5 foot bed and a tonneau cover. That's another thing that I like about this shack is it fits under my tonneau cover and it fits in a 5.5 foot bed, so I can basically have everything enclosed, which is money because the last shack I had did not fit in a 5.5 foot bed, and I also couldn't have the tonneau cover up. So big fan of that. Basically just a lower profile sled that allows you to basically fit it under a tonneau cover like that. But yes. Oh smokes. GoPro just died. I wish GoPros never died. Just like that song. What's the weight for it? I don't know what the weight on. Honestly, I don't know how much this thing weighs, but it's light enough where I can lift it into the back of my truck by myself, so that's all that matters. But I actually don't know the exact weight on it. You'd have to Google it. It is lighter than the freaking shack that I had last year, though. That's for sure. This is what you got to do when you're filming videos. You got to make sure that you have batteries charged and replaced to basically make sure that you can record nothing happening for 4 hours. It's the best. And we are rolling. We are rolling. Yeah, no, so like, I had some things that I wanted to ask you guys in this live. And one of those things is, if I made a podcast, would any of you watch it? If I did a podcast moving forward, how many people would actually watch a podcast? Because I'm thinking about starting one, and I think it'd be fun to get like a lot of my buddies on there. Obviously a lot of the people I film with would get asked to basically guest with me on a podcast and just talk about fishing, hunting, whatever it may be for an hour or something, like once a week. Allow you guys to get in there live and talk to us and ask us questions, whatever. But I think it'd be fun. I did a podcast about a week and a half ago now over at the Real Shot, and it was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I kind of wanted to basically start up my own podcast, but I don't want to put a bunch of time and effort into something if nobody's going to watch it. So I was kind of just going to do a trial run, do a podcast, see what you guys thought, and if you liked it, move forward with it. But I really want some opinions on that, because I'd love to fire up an actual podcast and be able to talk to you guys. It'd be a live video podcast where like I said, we could talk about anything. I could bring up previous videos, do reactions, talk about spot on spots, talk about videos, stuff we did in videos, tips, tricks, whatever. Just kind of break down videos that we're filming on YouTube, because I always get comments, a lot of comments on salmon content, even walleye content, on how we did things or what we did to catch the fish, or how we found the fish, or how we use live scope to basically break down bodies of water, like all that kind of stuff. And I think having an informative podcast for you guys to join in on and learn about that stuff would be a lot of fun. So if you guys are down for that, definitely leave some comments and let me know. I'm thinking about firing something like that up, possibly as early as like next week even, and just kind of move forward with like a podcast once a week. Some of you said yes, probably. I definitely listen to the podcast, especially anything walleye or Lake Michigan. That's what a lot of people really love, the Lake Michigan stuff, and there's really nothing out there for podcasts as far as salmon fishing goes right now. And that's really one thing that I want to focus on this year is the Great Lakes salmon fishing, because I know like the content did really well on my channel last year for that. So I really want to push out some new content. I got some big ideas. for salmon fishing this year. We're going to do a salmon tour up pretty much the whole west side of Lake Michigan here. It'd be the east side of Lake Michigan, and just basically do like a big, just like a big tour from south all the way, basically from the south border of Wisconsin all the way up to Door County, the peninsula, and just do a big tour. Just take a week and hit every port, video it for you guys, and put something really cool together that everybody would enjoy. So I got some ideas, and we're really gonna push the salmon content because I know you guys like that. But for now, we are thinking spring. We're thinking walleyes. We're gonna move forward with walleye fishing first, and then tackle that salmon fishing for sure. Would definitely be interested in watching. Sweet. Any plans with Mindak Outdoors this winter still? I'd love to listen to you guys talk for sure. Those guys are awesome. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have time to go hang out with John and Sam and those guys at all yet before open water. I know he's going to be coming here probably as soon as next month. I would say this stuff is all going to open up. And then John and those guys, they come over here and hang out for, I would say, pretty much the whole month of March. They're here. And we're hitting open water really hard. We're hitting the Fox, Green Bay, and doing all that jazz. And I'd for sure hopefully be able to pull them in to do a podcast, and get those guys to get on a podcast with me and just talk fun stuff for a while. So that's some stuff that I'm kind of thinking about and getting in the works here too. Hopefully we can make that happen. But like I said, I was just kind of curious what you guys thought of that before I went ahead and moved forward on any of that stuff. But we got some big stuff in the works here, some new things in the works, that's for sure. Michigan side has a podcast, but would love to be the first for this side. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was thinking. Like, I can't find a podcast. I mean, at least on the Wisconsin side, I don't think there's like a really standardized podcast for salmon fishing yet. And I wanna tackle that. We wanna go and hit that hard for sure. Come to Milwaukee Harbor and do some brown trout fishing. I'm gonna be down there on Monday, I think. I'm going down there. Salmon fishing is awesome. Missed the Islander yet. Missed that Islander. That Islander was my buddy's boat, my buddy Max's. Yeah, that thing was a workhorse. That was a fun boat to fish out of for sure. I'm surprised you remember that. You must be an OG follower here. Don't forget about that brown trout fishery this spring. Hardly anybody doing content on spring browns north of Sheboygan. Absolutely. I agree with you. It's just really hard, and I've done that bite a million times. I've just never filmed it, but it's really hard to get away from. It's really hard to get away from here. Green Bay and walleye fishing to go do that stuff. But you're right. I do need to get out there. Maybe I'll put that on the list of things to do this year. Some brown trout fishing for you guys and actually film it, because I've done it numerous times. Had a lot of success with it. Just never really filmed it. So that's something that we could definitely make happen too as well. You should fish with Tom Boley. Tom Boley's he's always over here in spring. I actually fished with Ryan. I fished with Ryan a few times last year. Ryan's always in a few of Tom Boley's videos, especially here in Green Bay. Second the brown trout content. Awesome. All right, well, that's good to know. Hopefully you guys saw the video last year from down in Milwaukee, where I caught pretty much the biggest brown trout of my entire life. I caught that with Wisconsin anglers last year in, like, I think it was late February or really early March. We went down and had a hell of a day. Caught the biggest brown trout of my life. I actually got it mounted. It's hanging on the wall. The thing was an absolute tank. Very close to 30 pounds. Did you get a new truck yet? I did not. I'm still running with the 1500 Silverado. I got it paid off, so that thing's just gonna get ran into the ground now at this point. And when when it finally starts to bite the dust, you know, that's when I'll think about getting a new truck. But right now it matches the boat, so. Man, these fish are being really finicky. Any favorite cranks for brown trout? Original Rapalas, man. That is my favorite bait for spring brown trout trolling, even casting. Just original Rapala. I like to run the orange and gold colors are always the best. But it seems like that's really the only bait you gotta have down to catch brown trout. Nothing too special. I like the scatter apps in bright colors. Gonna try mag lips this year too. Yep, scatter apps are pretty close to right with those original Rapalas. I've ran a few scatter apps, but I've always had my best luck on those originals. Original floating Rapala. Man, I just don't know if this video is gonna happen tonight. It's just so freaking slow. I wonder if I could do something fun here. Let me see this one's here. Yep, marketing has gotten to me. Yeah, that'll happen. Good old marketing. Thought there'd be a way to like. Are you guiding in the boat full time? Would love to get out during the spring run or summer trolling pattern. Yeah, I mean, I've got plenty of dates open. I'm not doing it like full time, but when I book trips, I take them. I mean, I have availability during the week, pretty much every week. So there are dates booking up fast though. So if you wanna be like guaranteed the date you want, I would go to my website and see what's available right now. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm running spring trips and fall trips. Last year was my first full year doing it, and we had a really good year. A lot of happy customers, so that was good. Thought there was a way to like add somebody in here. It'd be sweet to like get NB edits in here or something, but I don't know how to do that. I've never done this live thing. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Hopefully it's not boring. I'm bored out here, so glad your guiding went well. Was wondering about that. Yeah, absolutely. I just got a 2-man flip over this year. Never used it. Yeah, I mean, shacks are nice. They're definitely nice, but if you're going to be like running it, like if I had to pick up and move right now, I definitely would not want to do it. Especially with all the filming stuff. It's just inconvenience, but you almost got to have a shack. NB can request to join live with you. I'm gonna tell him to do that. I wonder what Nick's up to. Should we message Nick and tell him to join? Yeah, it might be an Instagram thing. I have no idea. I've never done it. That'd be fun though. But yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna be the next video I post here. I'm gonna be kind of explaining everything with the podcast and how it's gonna work. We're actually not gonna be doing it on YouTube. It's gonna be on a different platform. How deep are you fishing right now? I am in figure 14 feet of water right now. Basically straight out of Voyager. I should mention the new sweatshirts I got available too. We got these Eat Sleep Walleye sweatshirts available. Eat Sleep Walleye. So if you're a diehard walleye guy, It's a black camouflage sweatshirt, and I basically just got some graphics here on the front. And actually, this walleye right here was a walleye that my client caught out here on the Fox River last year. I just took a shadow of it and printed it onto the sweatshirt here. So that was a 31.25-inch walleye, I believe, and I was able to put it on this sweatshirt. So I made it into a Eat Sleep Walleye sweatshirt for the diehards out there, and then we got a Green Bay, Wisconsin going down the right sleeve, and then I got the CS logo on the back too. Super comfortable sweatshirt. It's one of those thicker sweatshirts. It's not a Gildan sweatshirt. It's a little thicker than them. So they're nice sweatshirts. But if you want one, you can go to they're all that stuff's on my website that I built, csfishing.com. You can rep some Eat Sleep Walleye merch. We should fish together sometime soon. We have a touch of mutual friends. Yeah, absolutely. Just got to reach out. I'm very busy, but if you reach out, we could probably plan something for sure. That walleye print was great. Hi, Matthew. How is it going? Matthew Kepke's joined the chat. Anyone that doesn't know Matt, he's been in a couple of the walleye videos here. He's always got something smart to say, so. That walleye print was a great idea. Thank you. Yeah, we've actually gotten rid of quite a few of the sweatshirts already. I'm excited to get rid of more. I want to see people wearing it. It's a really nice sweatshirt, and I figured people would like it. I want to make another one, hopefully. An Eat Sleep salmon sweatshirt, but that'll come a little closer to salmon fishing season. Matt says that's rude. I'm sorry, Matt. I didn't mean to be rude. Good luck tonight. Dinner done, gotta run. Thanks a lot. Thanks for joining. Matt, I have yours. I personally have your sweatshirt for you. It's done. We just have to meet up so you can get it, and I can get those other items from you as well that I'm buying from you. We got about 5 to 6 inches of ice currently. We're making more ice right now too. And Matt, I'd love to if I can find time. We're gonna be hitting the sturgeon scouting pretty heavy next week. We gotta find the sturgeon because opener is on Saturday, and I want to spear a sturgeon this year. Last year I missed 10. If anybody watched that video, it was a train wreck. And I want to redeem myself this year for sure. Die Hard, how's it going over there? It's not going. Definitely not going. Matt, what does 10 ... mean? You can't just say 10. I don't know what that means. Some of you guys must be visiting my site. I see a bunch of new visitors popping up. Any fish yet? Nope. No fish yet. Cody. Where about are you trying to spear? Well, we pretty much looked all the way up and down the east shore today. Found some fish. We actually found a lot of fish. Didn't find any worms or nothing, but it'll be somewhere along the east shore. Probably up on the north end. How much ice? There's about 5 inches. I'm barely marking anything. Yeah, me neither. Anything that I am marking is definitely just not interested. So, got that going for us. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay out here. This live has been 40 minutes already. Holy smokes. I just subbed. Looking forward to future content. Appreciate it, Colby. Thanks. We got some awesome content on the way. I'm already kind of starting to get sick of ice fishing, so I'm looking forward to spring. Looking forward to getting back in the boat. I have a wall. I have a walleye right now on the bottom. I'll show you guys this guy. Sneaky little guy here. Look at this. There's a couple of them down there. What do you think they're doing over there? They're not coming to my jig. Get a little lower here. I'm trying to do this with one hand. There we go. It disappeared. Oh! That ice cracking is really starting to get scary. Oh, man. I want a sweatshirt, but I live 10 minutes out of Brilliant, so can I just pick it up so I can save on shipping? Yeah, you can do that. Just let me know, I guess, or message me on Instagram or something, and we can make that work out. You ice guys are nuts. I'll just chill at home until I can slip my boat in. I would suggest doing that. I mean, there's nothing to write home about right now about ice fishing. This is one of the slowest days, actually the slowest day that I've had on the Fox River this year. And I think it has a lot to do with that front that's moving in tonight. She's gonna get cold. She's gonna get really cold tonight. And that's not helping our situation out here. Clinch Outdoors just joined the chat. No way, he goes. How's it going, Clinch? On some backwaters? We are on the Fox River right now. I haven't fished any backwaters yet. Kobe. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into bass fishing with my personal best is 5 pounds. That's better than mine. At least largemouth. I've gotten a smallmouth around 5 or 6 pounds or something. But I don't target bass. If you watch any of my content, I don't really target bass too much. Walleye and salmon here. Thinking about doing some tarpon fishing too very soon down in Florida. I got a pal that might be joining me on a podcast very soon. If you guys are interested in seeing some Florida content, we're gonna make that happen. Probably not this spring, but next spring for sure. Yeah, unstable weather, I agree. Yeah, it's definitely not ideal. We got some warmer weather coming up next week, and that's again not good for the ice. Holy smokes. Are they biting yet, buddy? No, they're not, buddy. They are not biting yet. Good luck, Cody. You gotta go driving off the bag. Oh, hey, thanks for the view, Jake. Good luck to you. Maybe we'll see you out there. I'm probably gonna end this pretty quick here too. We're not doing too much, so I might pick up. My grandma's pond is loaded with pretty good bass. Yeah, sure. Hello, wildlife perspective. Hello. Welcome to the live. I think this is the first live feed I've ever done on Cody S. Somebody's flying a drone. I can hear it. There it is. It's right outside my shack. Somebody's driving a drone. I wish I had a drone. We could do drone fights. Freaking drone. They're coming to record. They're hovering. Should I close the windows? Yeah, you can keep those cracks. I was out there earlier and left. I'd rather waste my time on Dead Horse. I agree. I mean, I honestly didn't know what to expect when I came out here. I read some reports on Facebook and I thought it was going to be a little better, but honestly, it's just, I shouldn't have wasted my time, but you know, trying to film content for y'all, and I gotta come out here and try. Yes, I heard the drone. It's flying over me somewhere. I've fished the Fox before. Good fishing. It is certainly some good fishing when it's good, but when it's bad, it's bad. Must be those new DNR drones. Is that a thing? That probably is a thing. The sun's gonna be going down like right about now, and I'm marking nothing. Right now is like the prime time. Prime freaking time. You're joking. Okay. I was gonna say, I didn't know if that was a thing, but if that's a thing, holy smokes. So, whoa. Somebody in this live driving that thing? Because it just got really close. Who's driving that drone around? They gotta be out here. Come on, if you're in this chat, say something. Here they go again. Here they go again. They're doing a wraparound. They're doing a little wraparound. Do you guys hear that drone? I hear that drone. Yeah, sometimes the Fox River is dead, nothing biting. Other times it's good. Yellow bass or smallmouth perch. Normally you can catch a whitefish. We didn't even get that tonight. Chasing Wisconsin. Do you know who's driving that drone? Here's a little kid out here yelling at that drone. It's like the third time I've seen that drone driving out here. Yeah, it's loud. That's good. That means you guys can hear all the cracks too. Good. Try in the AM, I guess. Yeah, that's the only thing you can do. It's gonna be really cold tomorrow morning. That's the only thing that sucks. My buddy just texted me and said someone's driving a drone by his shack. Makes sense. How many boards can you troll behind a drone? Oh, should I do a video? Should I buy a drone and just do something stupid like that? Recently found your channel. Glad to see a fellow Wisconsin fishing channel. Thank you. Yeah. I'm really happy that you found me, and hopefully you enjoy the content that we are posting, and we're gonna post very soon. We don't have a drone. I wish we did. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a drone. Wisconsin always, absolutely. I don't do too much fishing outside of the state, but there are times where I'll go to some remote destinations, saltwater, Minnesota, North Dakota, those guys, and have some fun out there too. Wow, this has got to be the worst day I've ever had out here. I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch a fish for you guys. We were so spoiled in the northeast area when it comes to the outdoors. Absolutely. I don't think I could ever leave the Green Bay area just because of the fact that I have like world-class walleye fishing right in my backyard. You got the Fox River. That's a ton of fun to fish, you know, through the ice, spring, whatever it may be. You know, all the way up to the peninsula. And if you go on the other side of the peninsula, you got Lake Michigan right there. You got all the salmon, trout fishing in the world that you could ever want. And then, you know, right in between that, you got Lake Winnebago, which is the biggest inland lake in the United States. And boom. I mean, you just got all of these options here in Wisconsin, and especially in this area, this little Fox Valley area that is just really tough to leave. So, I mean, you could catch any species in, I would say, probably a 50-mile radius of where I am right now, which is freaking awesome. Especially for content. We definitely gotta fish together soon before the ice is gone. We live damn near the same town. Yeah, we can try and make something happen. Once spearing is over, though, that ice can leave, to be honest. Kobe's having some troubles with autocorrect. Been there, bud. Chasing Wisconsin, I just subbed to you, trying to find as many Wisconsin channels. A lot of my friends are friends with your old lady and her friends. Yeah, well, Chasing Wisconsin. I'm very familiar with that name. Is it Cameron? That's Cameron? One of the guys in that or something? I seen it on Facebook. Great duck hunting, great walleyes, great salmon trout. Oh, there goes the freaking drone again. Yeah, the duck hunting is insane too. I mean, you can go out on Green Bay, get all the divers you want, Lake Michigan, all the divers you want, and then the goose hunting and duck hunting just in general, early fall is just a ton of fun. Yeah, we can't forget about muskies. Yeah, Green Bay is apparently known for some pretty decent sized muskies, I heard. Do you guys like to see any muskie content? I have never done any on my channel, and I've wanted to go do it because I've muskie fished in the past and I've had success with it, like trolling out on Green Bay, casting and stuff. So if you guys want to see content like that, I could definitely post it. I know there's a lot of people that do it already. I mean, you got Doug Wagner, Kyle, and those guys that are absolute sticks here on Green Bay doing all the, you know, a lot of muskie content and stuff. But if you guys would like to see some muskie content on this channel, we could definitely make that happen. I just personally don't do a whole lot of it. Danny Peters, Alex and Cam, okay. Yeah, I've met a few of you guys. I know that for sure. I think you guys, one of you fished the Duck Creek Walleye series. How much ice? 5, I would say 5, solid 5 inches for sure. Cam should get snap of the drone flying around there. There's a freaking drone. He just flew again. I'm not a muskie guy personally, but I'd watch it. That's good to know. Usually chase pike, muskie one day. I haven't chased a whole lot of pike through the ice. I made a pike fishing video last year. I tried it once this year and it just didn't work out, but I might try and doing a pike video yet over on the Michigan side yet. Yeah, Cam does the DC walleyes. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think I talked to him last year with Reckelberg. Thanks, Cody. Thanks for joining. Good luck to you. Peace out, my friend. I'm probably going to end this live, too. What are we at? Once we get to 55, I'm going to end this. Probably going to pack up and get the hell out of here. I got to go help the boys get the Swamp Donkey hut set up. Spring is on its way. It's going to be here soon, and we got to get everything ready for the spring rush. So, Swamp Donkey huts will be getting those organized, ready to go, so that when the Fox River opens up, we can turn everything on. It'll be go time. It's going to be very cold tonight. Don't blame me. How was the bite? Not great. Not good, actually. Not good at all. Yeah, no problem for the update. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Yeah. Anybody listen to Morgan Wallen's 3 new songs? I've been listening to a couple of them pretty religiously. Big fan. Big fan. Big mark on the screen. Man, they're just so lethargic today. Nothing. They're giving me nothing. Well, you guys are getting to see what a day of filming is like. It rarely works out like you want it to. I was out here at 1:30 today trying to film a video, and 5:12 still haven't caught anything. So that's awesome. Doesn't always work out. It's probably going to be one of those bites where they bite at like 1 a.m. or something, which does happen. They know it's going to get cold, yeah. Can't wait to have the marble eyes crush those blades. The bluegill bite died around 10 a.m. The pressure is climbing since then. Yeah, pressure is insanely high right now. I think when I looked, the barometer was pretty high up there, so that's definitely not helping us right now. Should have thought of that before I came home, but I didn't have nothing going anyways. 10% battery. Alright, well, we are going to wrap this live up. Thanks for joining, guys. You guys made this a little less boring for me for the last part of the night here, sitting here just thinking to myself, thinking of ideas, filming ideas and stuff kind of gets boring after a while. So I figured I'd go live. I've never gone live on the channel here. This was the first time. If you guys liked it, I could definitely do more lives like this in the future. But like I said, I really want to get that podcast going. I think we're gonna start looking into that pretty heavily next week, the podcast deal, and I'll definitely post an update video because those podcasts I believe are not going to be posted here on the YouTube channel. We're gonna post them somewhere else, but I'm gonna have a little update video kind of explaining all of that here soon, like within the week, and we'll hopefully get those podcasts going so you guys can join in on those with us, and I'll maybe even invite some of our subscribers on there too. That'd be fun. But so be looking forward to that video. Unfortunately, I did not get a video today, so there'll be no Fox River video coming as of right now, but might come back out in the morning. I don't know. It's gonna be pretty cold, so I'll have to kind of make up my mind after I leave here today. But thanks for joining. Hopefully you guys, I didn't waste your time or nothing. You guys had a little bit of fun on this. No way he hits this. No way he hits this. But, however, I am going to get everything wrapped up here right after these fish move through. Yeah, we got nothing. Typical. But, once again, thank you guys for joining the chat. Hopefully it was fun. Like I said, if you want to see more stuff like this, I can definitely do it in the future. But, take care, everyone. I am not fishing Battle on Bago. I will be sturgeon spearing. And, yeah, so... get it going. Thanks for joining, everybody. Tight lines. Stay safe out there. Ice is thick in most places, but rivers are otherwise. So hopefully I maybe come out in the morning, get a video for you guys, but otherwise we'll see you on the next video, whatever it ends up being. That's a